Hello everyone, I am M. Madhvilata, working as an assistant professor in DNR College for MBA department. In previous video, I already discussed about the what is meant by services, what is meant by marketing, and what is meant by services marketing. And in this video, I want to discuss about the importance and characteristics of services. So before we are going to discussing about the importance and characteristics of services, just I want to revise once again what is meant by a service. A service is an act, deed, performance, or a rendering offered by one person to another. In a literal sense, a service does not involve the transfer of any tangible commodity. I already discussed in previous video about the tangibility and intangibility. So here we does not have a chance to show the product to others in the services. So for that reason we can call it is a tangible commodity, intangible commodity. Service is integral part of human life in modern day. In the light of liberalization, privatization and globalization, services have been commercialized and have become more professional in nature. In the past, a service was considered as a service performed without expecting any returns, like social service. However, over the years it has been commercialized. In the present context, a service is an activity performed by a person to another for a charge. It is nothing but a commercial service. We all know about the social service and we are very easy to differentiate between the social service and commercial service. Services include a wide range varying from education, transportation, hospitality, finance, real estates, accounting, banking, insurance, taxation, consultancy, healthcare, etc. So all these services we are utilizing regularly. So you know very well about all these services. These services are together called the services sector or the tertiary sector. So you know about the primary sector, secondary sector, and these services comes under the tertiary sector. Everything that grows also changes its structure and change is inevitable. A human being passes through different phases, infancy to old age, and during which he constantly changes in terms of perception, attitude, physical and mental attributes, etc. So already I discussed about the goods and services. What is the difference between that? So goods are going to satisfying the physical needs and services are going to satisfying the social and psychological needs of a customer. Similarly, a growing economy changes the proportions and interrelations among its basic sectors, namely agriculture, industry and services, and between other sectors like rural and urban, public and private, domestic and export oriented, etc. All growing economies are likely to go through these stages. A service is a set of consumable and perishable benefits delivered by a service house to a customer to ensure customer satisfaction. Goods and services are produced in every economy. In a crude way, a good is something one can take with him after purchase, whereas a service cannot be taken as it is intangible. Example, when a person goes to a dentist, he uses the services of the dentist and returns with a relief. In the process, he does not get any physical commodity, but still he has consumed a service. Core goods providers provide a significant service component as part of their businesses. For example, automobile manufacturers provide extensive spare parts distribution services to support repair centers at dealers. Core service providers must integrate tangible goods with intangible services. For example, a cable television company must provide cable hookup, repair services, and also high definition cable boxes. Pure services such as may be offered by a financial consulting firm may need little in the way of facilitating goods, but what they do use such as textbooks, professional references and spreadsheets or critical to their performance. The recent services are the ones related to IT, BPO, etc. These sectors are growing phenomenally. A commercial service is a type of economic activity that is intangible, cannot be stored, and does not result in any ownership. A service is consumed at the point of sale itself. Services are one of the two key components of economics, the other one being goods. Sometimes services are difficult to identify because they are closely associated with a good, such as the combination of a diagnosis with the administration of a medicine. No transfer of possession or ownership takes place when a service is sold. So, this is the basic concept of the services marketing. I already discussed about this in previous section. Now we discuss about the importance of services marketing. So, the significance of the services may be discussed under the following headings. So, you are very clear in this slide what are the different types of headings which are going to explaining the importance of services. First, I would like to read all these headings. First one, support to primary and secondary sector. Next one, creates employment avenues. Next, contribution to national income. Provision for basic services, adds to comforts and leisure, improvement in India's image, increase in exports, increase in number of working women. So all these headings are going to explaining the what is the importance or significance of services. So first we discuss about the first point, support to primary and secondary sector. When you see all these headings, I already discussed about all these things in previous video and the introduction of this video also. So when you can observe clearly, all these will be covered and it is very easy to understand all these headings and you know the importance of the services. First one, support to primary and secondary sectors. Already in the introduction of this video, I already told you primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. Primary sectors and secondary sectors are always in need of various services in order to function smoothly on a regular basis. The services form an important part for the efficient functioning of these services. So you already know about the primary and secondary sectors. Agriculture, industrial sectors, all these comes under the primary and secondary sectors. All these are the backbone for the economic condition of our country. So there are so many changes are existing in these sectors and the services are playing in that changes very important role. For that reason, we are saying that services form an important part for the efficient functioning of these sectors. And next one is creates employment avenues. So service sectors create a lot of employment opportunities in various sectors like BPOs, hospitality, retail, tourism, entertainment, brokerages, software, aviation and more. This in turn promotes and develops the overall growth of the nation. So after completion of your MBA, either you do the job or you go for the business. Whatever may be the profession you selected, so you have to be know the what is the importance of services. So when you want to do a job, so how the services are playing in important role, how the customer mindset is related with the services, you have to be understand all those things and according to the customer point of view you have to be provide the services to the customer. Or you start a business, you have to know about the what is the importance of services. By providing a good, your work is not enough. So parallelly or additionally, so you have to be provide services with the good also. So it is also creating so many employment avenues for so many people. So nursing, uh, teaching, all these gives a different avenues for the people for the employment. So service sector is growing very rapidly and it is going to improving the employment for the people. And next one is contribution to national income. So due to the growth and development of the service sector, the other sectors in the market are also witnessing an equal growth and development. Moreover, because of this rapid growth and development of all the sectors in the market, it automatically contributes to the overall national income of the country. So I already discussed about this. So the GDP of our country or all over the world also depending upon the services sector. For that reason, services is going to contributing more for the national income. And the next one, provision for basic services. So service sectors provide the country with the basic services like hospitality, transport, educational institutions, courts, telecommunications, insurance companies, banks, post offices, and a lot more. This facilitates the daily living of a common man like us. So when we want to live comfortably, all these services are giving that comfort for us. For that reason, it is a provision for basic services. Next, adds to comforts and leisure. Service sectors provide ample comforts and leisure to the life of a common man. By providing various services, it definitely makes our lives easy and smooth. So it is going to providing so many comforts and leisure for us, and we are going to satisfying so many needs and wants with these services. So I already told you these services are going to satisfying the psychological and social needs of the customer. And next one, improvement in India's image. Various services in the Indian market like telecommunications, BPOs, software development, information technology enabled services has helped in improving the image of our country in the eyes of the entire globe. Other nations have started considering India at par with them when it comes to its service sectors. So when we want to improve the economic condition of our country, so many industries has to be established in our country. So how can we establish the industries means, so the foreign companies has to be take some initiation to establish their companies or branches in our country. When we can provide the good facilities for them, then they are happy to invest their money in our country. So every investor wants returns. If they feel I have get the return for my investment, then they enter into our country. So with these services, the image of India is going to improving. Next one, increase in exports. Due to the increase in the service sectors and the quality of the same, there has been a tremendous increase in the exports of the country. This in turn is adding rapid growth and development to the country in the form of earnings and ranking. And the last one is increase in number of working women. Due to the increase in the service sectors and the employment opportunities in the same, it has given ample work opportunities to women too. This has marked the increasing number of working women in the country, which helps in the overall upliftment of the entire economy. So when women and men get the equal opportunity, so the economical condition of the family also increases. With that, the India's economic condition also increases. So for that reason, the services are going to provide a good employment avenues and also there are going to increase in number of working women, and it is also contributing to the national income, and it is supporting primary and secondary sectors, and it is also a provision for basic services, and also adds to comforts and leisure. So through these services, so we are getting so much of comfort and leisure. There is saving of time. So we are when we want to do a shopping, so we are search in the mobile, and we are ordering through the mobile, and we are getting that product through courier. So we get some time to do another work, so we have a leisure, and we are also completing our shopping within comfortable zone. So these services, there is an comforts and leisure to the customer, and through that services the image of the India is also increasing, and it is also attracting the investors from other countries. Through that, the industrial sector or remaining services sectors are increasing in our country. Through that, the economical condition of our country also increases, and there is also a chance for to increase the exports in our country. So when exports will be increases, the income of the country also increases. So this is the importance of services. So if you know the importance of services, after completion of your job, you have to be find out the needs and wants of the customer. So every situation is going to become a one new opportunity. When we see the present scenario, we are all suffering with the corona effect. So this corona is going to provide so many opportunities for so many people. People are not moving from one place to another place. Even though we see Geomart, all these in Bhimvaram also, they are going to providing services to the surrounding villages. So they are giving um, without any charges. They are providing. They are fulfilling the orders providing by the customers. So all these becoming the opportunities for those types of companies. So every we have to be find out, we have to be create the opportunities through the needs and wants of the customer. So in services industry, there is a lot of chance to create those types of opportunities and make a tremendous business in the tremendous business. With that, we have a chance to enjoy the profits. So this is the importance of services. In next video, I will continue with the features or characteristics of the services. I hope all of you understand this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you.